Okay, ready.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Plus 63 HP Reacts podcast. I am one of your hosts, John Clemente. As usual, I'm joined by two of my bestest best friends in the entire world. I'm going to start off with Chubax.
Hi, I'm Chubax. Welcome to our show. You can call me Chubax, Big Daddy, or just Daddy.
We call him Chubax. We are
Yes,
joined by
Chubax
our
or
other
brother.
we're joined by our other
One
bestest
day,
best
one day.
friends. Our other bestest best friend is RJ.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is RJ sending all you ehos and ehas some love all the way from the Philippines.
So this show is about a couple of best friends reacting to the hottest drops of content all over the media sphere. So we have video games, we have streaming shows, we have movies, we have TV shows. So these are the stuff that we uh, think will be great to be in our schedule, so that when the actual stuff drops, we're ready to watch it. A bit of housekeeping before we start. Uh, our podcast, our network of shows is on YouTube. So just search plus 63 HP on the YouTube search bar, or launch us from your browser directly by typing bit.ly/plus 63 HP. You can tweet at us at plus 63 HP, and you can subscribe to the podcast in audio form in any of your favorite podcasting app. We prefer Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, write a review, all those good things so you can help us grow this channel. Housekeeping done. We have three shows, or we usually have three shows per week. We take a few breaks here and there because we have day jobs, we have other responsibilities.
We
But
we
on
do have a
Tuesday,
life.
we do have a life. Um, we usually drop our review or our deep dive episode on Tuesdays, noon Philippine time.
Mhm.
Our D&D campaign, our first D&D campaign, drops every Wednesday, and this React show drops every Thursday. This week I had a lot of personal responsibilities to handle, fun personal responsibilities to handle. So we're just going to drop the episodes as we finish editing and posting them. All right. Okay. Now, housekeeping done. Before we jump into some of the cool trailers that we want to react to, we always want to give you guys a little bit more of a background on the people that you're listening to by giving you some personal updates. We're going to start with the Chuidian household. What's up with the Chubax updates?
Not much. Just downloaded the Forza Horizon last week, and I am having a fucking blast.
I,
Awesome.
I,
It's
I love that
so
you're having a great time.
it's so good,
Is it?
and apparently Joe.
I'm so bad
Why
at
is
I
that?
am so bad at it. I just cannot for the life of me get the fucking car to drive fucking straight. So it just goes like to
It's
everywhere.
just
It's
little nudges,
I'm again.
and I'm not a racing guy. Just for context, I did buy the F1 because it was on sale.
mhm.
Ooh.
The F1 game, the new
Mhm.
one, which had good reviews. It wasn't for me because that one is just a track. You have to memorize it. It's just perfection. And Forza is just fun. I just love how
Interesting.
it's basically
Open
GTA,
world.
but you're just in a car. Yeah. So if you want to race, do that race. If you want to do a danger sign jump to find to record your personal best with the feed distance and collecting cars. And the AI is pretty good. Like it'll tell you like I started with average, and then it says you've won the past few races pretty easily. It's
Mhm.
time to bump up. So I jumped up. I went to above average. Then after a day, I went to highly skilled, and then I went to expert. And then
Ooh.
after a few races, you're kind of losing the last few races. I think it's time to go down. Do you want to go down to highly skilled? So I went down again. It was fucking. Well, that was a little
Here I
bit
thought
too
we've
me.
got a
I
genius in our midst.
No,
I
I
know.
have not like ran a few races, and I think I have not even finished a race higher than the last place.
Are you
And
using
by
the
getting,
race line? Are you using the
I
race
I
line?
I try to. I try to use the race line. I try to not max out, just full on trigger all the time. But again, I think it's
Uh,
just a little bit more time. Again, it's beautiful though. So I wouldn't mind
yeah.
just slowly driving around and looking at spots. But
I know.
yeah,
I
it's
spent like how much? 900,000 just to buy me the Warthog from Halo.
I
And
might get that. That's what I want to get.
but yeah, I loved. I did play online once with Louis Fojas.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. That's good.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get time it with you so you can convoy, so I can try to teach you a little bit.
Yeah.
I
Bring
mean,
you
I'm
to
not
school,
great,
in
but
other words,
apparently,
I don't even wait. How do you can you plug in any headset to your Xbox controller?
oh, I'm not sure. You're
We'll
right.
figure
I
that
don't
out.
have an Xbox. I don't
Oh,
have
you're
a
playing on PC, so
Series X.
I need
Yeah, I
to
play on
find a
PC.
way to plug in some like
Micros, I think. Yeah,
mic.
I think it is. Sony's the one usually with the proprietary stuff. Xbox
no?
usually plug and play with
We'll, s-
I think your
we'll
Apple headphones might plug in.
yeah, I'm gonna
And
try that.
then yesterday we went to the condo on our usual Monday to Wednesday trip. My PS5 is here, so I'm playing. I'm finishing up Guardians of the Galaxy,
Ooh.
and
Mm,
I'm like chapter 12 or 13. How far are you along?
I'm chapter 10,
Oh, okay.
so almost there.
Okay. You're about to meet You're the one with Mantis and Jax.
I literally just
Okay.
met
Yeah,
Mantis.
I like it. The heart's there. Like
Mhm.
the banter is great. So I'm having fun. I'm just trying to finish that. So because Halo's incoming or has
Mhm.
arrived.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Or
that was
Halo
the
just dropped.
surprise one. Yeah. Halo the
Yeah.
multiplayer just dropped. They're saying it's a beta, but it's just because of there might be some bugs and stuff. But all the progress will carry over to the official
That's
launch in
all we
December.
want. I
So
mean,
it's basically launch now.
I can barely kill people too, but that's one of those things. Like, yeah, it's just fun.
It's just fun.
Run around, shoot stuff. It's fine.
There was a trailer in the anniversary where there was a guy who was jumping behind a rock and a warthog, and the opponent on the other side punched the warthog and then squished him between it and the rock. That was so good. Eh? So I
I'm
love it.
excited.
That's it for me.
Uh,
RJ.
Jay.
Um, really nothing much. Hardly had any chance to go out. But the good news in the Philippines that face shields are now optional,
Mm.
so we don't need to wear those shields.
And
Yeah.
I know, but what's the science? Is it safer? Is it not safer?
Well, the science
That's always
behind
my
it is
question.
that face shields don't really help.
Okay,
Because it's open
Still
on the
wear a mask though,
sides.
right?
Hmm? We still
just a
need
You're
to
mask
still
wear
though.
a
wearing
mask,
masks.
yeah,
Hmm.
in public, which I think, given the situation, people really should. And there's been a
Hmm.
dramatic improvement in the country in terms of,
For the first
uh,
time in a while, we got
I know, we're actually
800
getting less and less new cases, or unless they're just not reporting it
Not being
for
reporting it.
reported.
election's sake, we don't know this. That's It's a bit fishy, but hey, always uh, be safe. That's safe than sorry. That's okay.
Mhm.
Um, what else has happened? Nothing much really. Went out with some friends, had lunch. Unlimited frozen margaritas from Chili's
Oh,
is
fuck you.
back.
Ooh.
It's back,
That's
and
not
it's
good.
only
Ooh.
available until November, end of November actually. So
What
that's
kind
some.
of margarita is it? Is it
You
the
can,
El Presidente?
you mean the tequila behind it? I don't think so. I think they're just using
No,
some chilled ones.
I think El Presidente is like Patron. Yeah.
Oh no, Chili's? I doubt it. Family restaurant, they're probably gonna give you the cheapest thing, but it's
No,
it's.
they have the El Presidente is the one with Patron in Chili's, but I don't know if they're gonna do that
Oh no, for the unlimited one,
unlimited one.
no. For
Yeah,
the single order ones,
probably not.
yes. But for the unlimited, I think they just used. I asked them. They use, else like El hombre, or is it sombrero or something like that. So, hey, still, after you chug a number of it, um,
It'll taste good.
it all tastes. Another thing, I actually received something I bought from a friend online, so this is gonna keep me busy for a while. I'm gonna
Oh,
start
Ooh,
building.
Gundam.
I'm gonna start building this. So I got this.
did you get the tools necessary? Is that what grade?
I don't know.
Is
Um,
it master grade, perfect grade?
Master grade. Did I
Oh,
need
good luck.
anything with it? I don't know. It's
You
sealed.
need
I
you need
haven't opened
like
it.
you need like a sanding tool, a clipper.
Oh,
I'll
that's
send
fine.
you a picture later.
I kind of have a lot of construction tools today because we're still
Okay, I'll send
renovating.
you like the basic stuff that you need.
All right,
Are
sure,
you gonna
sure.
paint it?
Oh, I don't know. I want to see. I haven't really honestly opened it yet,
Oh,
but it's something that I'd love to spend some time on.
gotcha. No, because that one is like like the where the plastic is like in a
Yeah,
how do you call that? In
in
like a
that
frame where
frame,
it's stuck.
right? And then you have to
Yeah.
cut
So
it
when
out, right?
when you clip it, there's like something left.
Yeah,
So
still
that's
actually
what
you
the
gotta
part
sand it.
that's the part you sand. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do have a lot of sandpaper if that works. I don't know.
You want the pneumatic one, right?
But
Fancy
Oh
there's
one.
other
yeah,
stuff
that cutter.
that's
That's like that.
easier.
Yeah,
They have tools like for they call it gunpla. That's
yeah.
like make it easier. It's like you have a handle and the sanding, so it can reach easier spots than
The
just
hard to
using the
reach
paper.
places. So the other one,
Yeah.
because I had to buy it in a pair, is the Unicorn Gundam.
Ooh.
Nice.
I
I've done
know.
like maybe 4 or 5,
Oh,
but it's been a
I'm
while.
finally, it's been
That's time
years.
consuming, bro.
It's like it's been years since I've actually built a Gundam, and it's nice to reminisce and see how it goes this time.
It's fun. It's
Yeah,
time consuming.
something new. Hopefully next week
Listen
I get something done.
listen to critical role.
Critical role. While
Oh yeah,
you know,
can because it's
Oh,
like
and
3 4 hours anyway.
I have another recommendation to Adventure Zone. This one is a lot more lot funnier because it's just like three guys and their dad doesn't even know anything. So it's just
Oh,
crazy.
I saw them. They were recommended because if you follow Critical Role,
Yeah,
mhm.
they're one of those. Like Adventure Zone is
yeah.
one of the
Like one of the
recommended.
characters is named Taco. So
Okay.
Taco or Taco Supreme or something like that. It's like crazy.
Oh yeah.
So Critical Role for the serious. I mean, they're funny too, but for the serious D&D characterizations, and this one is just
But to
their
give credit to Critical Role, the way he builds the story is just amazing,
oh
and
yeah,
the players themselves are fantastic voice actors. That
Oh
when
yeah.
you're listening to the podcast, you're basically listening to a story. And the dungeon
yeah.
master, just what's his name again?
Matt Mercer.
Matt
Matt
Mercer.
Merson. He just
Mercer.
speak Mercer. He speaks when he needs to, just to like, okay, so why don't you roll me persuasion? Pretty much
Yeah,
similar to
pretty
that,
good.
but most of the time it's the characters that are talking, and I'm thinking for our D&D we should also increase our um, character interaction rather
Yeah,
than just interact during battles or so.
yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
something,
get there.
we're getting there. We're improving. Don't worry. Watch your
Mhm.
back, Critical Role.
Yeah.
We're still
Hey,
far away.
give us a bit. Give us a minute. Give us a minute. It's only been a couple of months.
We're,
What?
we're we're just three, when we're probably eight, and we're still gonna be like years away from you. But
Yeah.
someday. How about you, Jong? I mean, that's basically it from my side.
Uh, I've had a packed weekend. So I've had my I call her my cousin, but technically we're god sisters. She's my mom's goddaughter, but our families have been friends since she was a baby. I've known her since she was a baby, so it's her first time visiting New York as an adult. So I have distilled 12 years of my favorite things into 1 week, and it's both possibly one of the most fun weeks that I've had adventure wise. I got to do all the stuff that I want. I got to bring my friends along. I got to introduce her to my cousin, but it's also legitimately the most exhausting week of my entire life.
She met your
I
girlfriend,
have.
right? She met
Oh,
your
I'm sorry.
girlfriend. She also got to meet
Yeah,
your girlfriend. Yeah.
yeah. Girlfriend one, girlfriend two, and girlfriend three. But I met all the the important people, my friends here in New York, like my burlesque crew, my my adventure friends, my travel friends. So it was kind of cool. I'm gonna share quickly my Twitter. I don't know if it's going to come out on the stream, but
Hmm.
yeah, day one, we walked the park. We brought her to a my friend's burlesque show, and she got the backstage treatment, like the act, like she was there when everybody was dressing up in a back room of a bar, like walking around naked. I was setting up my cameras to film. It was a great show. We got to hang out with my friends. I got to hang out with my friends. The most important thing to and catch up because, so simultaneously while this week was happening, it's also possibly like one of the most horrible weeks at work due to some technical glitches that has been happening like EU wide. So I've been like signing $8 million checks every 3 days because it's a big fix issues. So it's the work was super duper hard, and um, it's kind of balanced, but like on the second day here we have we're showing a small preview of the things that we did. So we went to the Metropolitan Museum, which is, let's say, on the Upper East Side, let's say on the 80th Street. So that's far from me, like it's an hour 10-minute train ride. Went to the Met, went down to Grand Central, which is 40th Street, walked around Grand Central, walk a couple of avenues, which is another 20-25 minute walk to Times Square, hung out at Times Square,
Nice.
took a train down to the bottom of Manhattan so we can walk the Brooklyn Bridge, which is a couple of miles, 20-25 minute walk. And we walked Dumbo, which is the fun area after. It was like a super touristy thing, but it like in one day we hit all of the tourist spots, ate at Shake Shack, got a slice of pizza, saw Times Square. I was dead. Like it was cold. My feet were killing me. Um, but it was for me. It was so fun. Like I mean, like you usually do this in multiple weeks, but we were able to do it in a day. The next day, though, the so Saturday our time, we went to my favorite art tour museum. It's an hour and 40-minute drive away from New York. It's a place called Storm King.
Hmm.
Storm King is kind of like just big sculptures, and instead of inside a building, they just put it in this hectares and hectares of field. So even the actual space itself is part of the artwork because the seasons changes, the colors of the leaves changes. So it's I've been going there twice a year for like 6 years. So we had New York bagels, which is I even haven't done in a long time. And then we went to Storm King, drove an hour and 40 minutes. It was a perfect drive. Here in the East Coast or in the United States, there's a thing called leaf peeping, where people drive through highways whilst the leaves are changing because it's such a pretty view to see the mountains and the trees change color. So the drive was perfect. I was so excited because I've been doing this trip maybe uh and twice a year for years now. I've never hit the perfect leaf peeping driving time. It's either spring already where everything has changed, it's already all green, or it's been, it's still winter where or still winter or just turned from fall to winter and all the leaves are down and all the trees are dead. So but this perfect driving time. When we get there though, storm. Like we were caught in a storm in Storm King. It was freezing. Um, we there's because of COVID, none of the buildings like the visitor center or the small museum that they had there, all those were closed.
Oh.
So we had very little shade. Like we had to find whatever awning that we could stay under. Um, it stopped after an hour, but essentially we only saw maybe 1/20th of the park, like a small patch of the park. And then we had diner, and then we hit up a couple of bars after that night. I also went to a Mark Ribier concert on Sunday with her. So this one was
Oh
just a
yeah.
serendipitous because I got the tickets last year, last March, and it was supposed to be in October. It was my birthday gift for my friends. Um, but he got injured. Mark Ribier got injured that week, so it got canceled to this week. It's still an amazing show. I'm showing right now, like on my Twitter feed. Um,
Oh
he
yeah.
actually, so me and my friend Mylon, we always try to get to the right most railing so we can lean because we're old. So we can lean on a railing when we're watching a concert. But so that's our usual spot. And then he came in, like he came right up to us. He opened up his there's like a balloon shower that he did.
Mm.
He jumped off the railing to crowd surf back to the stage right in front of us. I was filming my friend saving Mark Ribier's life because he almost fell backwards trying to get up from the railing. um, that was fun. And we had street
Did she
tacos
stay with
after
you?
that. She's staying with me. That's another thing too. I've been sleeping in the couch for the past week. So although my couch is comfortable, it's still a couch, and I'm fine. I mean, it's been okay, but you know, this is her last
I
night,
hear you.
and I can get to sleep and I can get to back to work,
Oh,
and
she's still there. Okay, awesome.
yeah, we have one more night. Our day 6 now because she's here 7 days. So day 5 was Mark Ribier. Day 6 is we just went to Coney Island late at night for some Nathan's hot dogs and a walk around the park. Um, and yeah, I didn't plan much because again I had to work today and yesterday. The last plan will be I'm gonna bring her to a very very small bar with a small back room that is playing a brass band is playing. That's it. So that was my week. It's super planned. There's so many things that we did, and again I can't wait to do this with you guys. I can't wait. I love doing this for my friends and my family. I just wish I was slightly younger. I just wish that I had
Yeah, that's what
slightly less
I'm
work.
gonna say. When I get there, after dinner we go to a bar,
A
not a
bar.
couple of bars,
No,
not
no,
more
no,
than one.
no, no,
Just
We're
no.
not.
We're
a
gonna go.
bar, dude.
We're gonna go to a couple of bars in one area because usually they're just like the next door to each other, right?
So you feel like you're just
I
in one
think
bar anyway, so that's fine.
yeah. I don't think what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down the entire
Brooklyn
Manhattan. I think
Bridge
we're
and
gonna cab every stop. I think we're gonna like
oh,
have
That
a
sounds good.
chauffeur. But yeah, that's it for my updates. So probably I have like a
She
recap
better hit
next week.
subscribe before you leave.
Oh, not
yeah,
only that.
yeah, that's
So
true.
I'm a plug because like so my cousin Nicole Joslin, she is we need to suck up to her. Her channel has 44,000 subscribers. Like she
She
has
better
a
plug us then. After
I will.
Yeah,
after
That's the
everything you
requirement.
did.
It's like if she does not plug at plus 63 HP, I'm gonna tell her mom how much drugs and prostitutes and
which you
but she has a
probably
no.
led her to, which I wouldn't be surprised.
I was pull. My plan was a
Hey,
Bible
John
study.
can only show you the door. You have to
It's
enter
up to
it.
you to
No,
take
She
that
did.
step.
actually, like my plan was Bible studies,
Yeah,
volunteering,
but
here
she
attending
insisted
Like
on
mass.
burlesque
us,
bars, right? Yeah.
100%. Like,
Oh
oh
man,
my God,
that's
cafe
why?
her.
bookstore,
That's
like
what
what
she
we do in
wanted.
Vegas.
That's
Oh
I
man.
want to, I was thinking
Whew.
like, maybe just,
Read a
a
book in a
little
cafe.
Yeah.
meditation, but no, no, no.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we'll have a recap next week about our last few bits, but the next few days will be just relaxing. But
But what's her
you're right.
channel about, by the way? Having
She's a
44,000
she's
subs.
a so she's a singer songwriter. She's under Viva record labels. She's
Ooh.
amazing, wonderful songs. We'll probably like link to her at some point as well. But her channel is mostly about college life. So she all throughout college she was vlogging about
She better
pens
plug
and
us
how
then.
to study and she day in the life. She's a wonderful follow for I think kids kids 15 and below,
Yeah, you mean
18 and below.
she's a good
That's the one we
influence.
want.
Yeah.
Mm,
That's
exactly.
the one we want.
So yeah, she's amazing videos about her life and her friends, and she just graduated college. So this is her trip. She's been
Oh,
visiting family in
congratulations.
Florida, visiting LA. Now she had the week in New York. But I tell you, like, the anybody, I challenge anybody to put a better itinerary than I did. I mean, the only thing that could have been more efficient is if I had the physical prowess to handle all the traveling. If I were younger, this wouldn't be as hard. I'd still
I
do the
hear you.
exact same thing. Nothing's gonna change. The plan and the pace is still gonna be the same. I'm just going to be less in pain. That's the
I
only
hear you.
difference that's gonna happen, right? My legs are dead. My back is so tight. My neck hurts like a mother. But I mean, I essentially just wrote stuff that I wanted to do. So, and just we got lucky that the burlesque show was an amazing success. Mark Ribier's performance was amazing, and he literally walked
He
up
is
to where we
amazing.
were sitting, we were standing. And yeah, I'll finish this up next week, and that is my update. Now we can finally get into the meat of this particular episodes. I got um, all of our trailers lined up. We're gonna pop in the Kingsman to start. Oh,
When is this out? See, the trailer
December.
came.
sorry for the edit. All right, we're back. We're gonna react to our first trailer for this week, the Kingsman official trailer. I don't know when this is running, but I really like Matthew Vaughn.
My flock. This will not be a war of heroes. Nations will slaughter each other while we.
Is that Spike from Notting Hill?
This is going to be fun.
Looks like it. Oh, this trailer is from the bad people's perspective, like that.
You cannot
I
keep
don't
me
think I
locked
saw
away as the world burns.
Oh, this is new final trailer.
Son, the truth is the world is ruled by corruption and greed.
We must do something.
So they're safe.
We are the first independent intelligence agency. Refined but brutal. Civilized but merciless.
I love it.
Welcome to the club.
Very clever.
It's time to pour fuel on the fire of revolution.
Yes, my shepherd. Welcome, Englishman.
Rasputin, your reputation precedes you.
He did. He did.
Is that a gunblade? Yeah, I think it was. I think that was the trailer.
Shooting?
After all, manners make it man.
Why is it that boys are always so messy?
Thoughts, Jay?
Um, I like it. I've watched the Kingsman, the two movies that came out, and this is more of like an origin story, you know. So just to read a
Mm.
little bit about the Kingsman, IMDb says that in the early years of the 20th century, the Kingsman Agency is formed to stand against a cable plotting a war to wipe out millions. So this is seen to be released December 22 in this year.
Oh,
So
sweet.
that's
All right,
that's not
cool.
so bad. I like the fact that Ralph Fiennes is playing the lead character. He does have that look of opulence and at the same time badassery that he can carry.
Yeah.
Matthew Vaughn, rather.
Matthew Vaughn.
Matthew Vaughn doesn't disappoint. I like it. I'm excited for it. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
And like Daniel Bruhl is there. Anything with
Yeah.
Baron Zemo is looks good. Action looks good. Choreography looks good. It seems fun. Period piece, but a little bit modern-ish, modern style. Rasputin is a little bit of a caricature, but hey, it works. Seems
I think he's more of like
in
the humor. He adds the
Mhm.
humor.
Yeah. I'm again, it's one of those like I might actually watch this in the theater if I had a bit of extra time. Chubax, what you thought?
Yeah, I'm in. Like you guys, I love whatever Matthew Vaughn does. This looks good. I miss Eggsy.
Oh
Exit.
yeah.
I miss
Wasn't
him, bro. Bro.
I wasn't a big fan of the second, but it's still good. It wasn't horrible. So
Country
Oh,
home.
I love the first one more, but I did love the second because of Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal.
Can't go wrong with Pedro.
Wait,
like-
did they do three?
Huh?
No, two.
Were there three?
Only this is
Just
the
two.
third.
There should be no. There should be three. I think one of the pitch before. I don't know if it's still gonna push through, but they wanted The Rock for the villain in three.
Really?
So
You know what?
we'll
I
see.
watched.
I
The
want
Rock,
to
yeah.
see him as a villain.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
Because I remember Julianne Moore as the one of the
Yeah.
bad guys in one of the movies, and that was I did not enjoy that movie as much, but Julianne Moore was there, so I was like, cool, all right. That's the Kingsman coming out in December 2021. So we're pretty hyped. I think we're all gonna watch these at some point.
Oh, no
Cool.
wonder he looks familiar. Sorry, just to add. So the guy who plays Rasputin, Rice Ifans, he was the lizard in
Yeah.
the Amazing Spider-Man. He was Spike in Notting Hill.
In Notting
Oh,
Hill.
Spike in Notting Hill.
It was the guy in wasn't he the guy in Replacements also?
He was also in Harry Potter.
The kicker.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
most British
Actors were in Harry
actors
Potter
were
at
in
some
Harry
point.
Potter.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Let's go to
Right.
the next one.
Next trailer is. I'm gonna rewind this.
That's fine. That's fine. Very good. Behind the scenes.
Oh shit! I have not seen this.
It's just behind the scenes. Wait, let me see if you got the right one. Is this my link? Yeah.
There's a hunger for this character to come back.
CT6969.
The fans have been waiting long enough, you know?
Something
we
that's
have.
extremely exciting is the return of obviously Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan
course, are you
Kenobi.
kidding me? Jesus Christ
Different
himself.
child, baby.
This is quite a dark time that we're coming into with
That's what I'm
him.
excited
Just being a
about, different
Jedi,
child.
it's not safe. There's Jedi hunters out there.
At least he has this one task left, which is to keep Luke safe.
That's definitely a starting place for our story. The interesting thing is going to be where it goes from there.
That's true too. Look at those set pieces.
The most beautiful thing of all is that it's brought me back together with Hayden.
We are bringing back Hayden Christensen to reprise the role of Darth Vader. We couldn't tell the story of Obi-Wan Kenobi without addressing Anakin or Vader.
Have another swing at each other. It might be quite satisfying for everybody. We hope that
Absolutely.
you enjoy it as much as we enjoy making it.
Oh god.
Holy cow. Obi versus
2022. All right, hype meter. Chubax, this is your trailer. What?
Oh.
Tell me what you feeling.
All in, baby. Come on. He's back. Jesus Christ is back.
Jesus
He
Christ.
is. Amen.
I nothing else to say, man. Let's go.
Jay, thoughts?
Need you ask? We are all gonna watch this 100%, man. This is especially Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader again. This is
Mhm.
something that people have been praying for. And Jesus
Yeah.
delivers.
Yeah. I think this is one of those. I think we're going to have to react to the episode week on week.
Oh
'cause,
yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
Absolutely.
This is gonna be
Definitely,
fun.
definitely.
This is the super. I mean, come on, super hype, super hype. We're gonna move on to the next.
I'm sorry,
Ambulance.
brother.
Sorry that I brought you into this. I just wanted things to be the way they used to be.
It's Candyman.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, it's Michael Bay, so it's going to
That's
be
my brother,
explosions.
Will.
I could use some help. My wife needs this surgery. This is real life.
Or the
How's that
ambulance
right? You
transfer.
put your life down on the line for this country? You leave your family, your home? How much do you need?
231.
How about more?
I just want
I need an
231.
extra man.
I came to you for a loan.
Look, have I ever gotten you anything that I couldn't get you out of? It's time for you to do something for your family.
Okay, I'm getting it.
What can I do you for, officer? We're just doing a transfer in the back. I'll lay you in 20 minutes.
If I could just get it done real quick, because I'm on the clock. Promise not to rob the place.
Seriously, because that would be bad for my job.
I
All
promise.
right, okay. All right,
Okay,
come on.
all right.
Okay.
Let's go, D.
You are all gonna have the greatest story to tell at dinner tonight. Get out! Don't shoot a cop! Go, 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 go!
Lock everything down. Nothing gets out.
Okay, I was kind of engaged. Shit, I was just watching.
Stop! Get out!
What I'm worried about is how it's looking like the ending. It's like he's probably gonna go to prison.
What do you want?
Just gonna borrow it.
I got a cop shot. I gotta get him to the
Is
hospital.
that
I'm gonna need you to help us. Why don't you help us?
We doing hostages now.
where is that girl
Crashing
from?
into this ambulance.
It's the hot girl from
We got a brother cop on board.
Six
Do you have any
Underground.
Bloodshot?
experience?
Combat triage.
You're a
Bloodshot?
soldier.
Yeah. We are trying to save you.
Not 600 ground.
California dream.
Hey! Don't you move!
You think you're so tough with that gun?
Yo, Daddy, relax. I gotta get back to my wife and my son.
Does your wife know you're up, Banks?
We're not the bad guys. We're just the guys trying to get home.
We don't get to walk off into the sunset.
She's Godzilla versus Kong.
Everybody knows how dangerous you are.
The daughter of the
Oh, yeah.
bad guy.
So it's bad guy.
So
I'm gonna get you back home, little brother. I'm gonna get everybody home.
see, the thing is, I was so engaged the first 2 minutes of the trailer. Like I was like, oh, this looks good. Jake Gyllenhaal, he's very pretty. Candyman, good actor, hot, everything. But I think they gave away too much on the trailer.
Yeah.
The trailer is a little, maybe like 57 seconds, a little too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't think
When
I'm
you
gonna
go
watch
past
this
2
on this yet.
minutes, you have too much. Yeah.
If it
But
if
it's,
it shows on streaming services, why not? But to watch it in the movie house, maybe not.
Yeah, this is a I'll wait until until video on demand.
That's the ending that I'm worried about. It's like in the times right now, I like happy endings
That's true.
more
That's
than
true.
before. So
Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully, maybe they learned that, because everybody will expect that the partners Jake Gyllenhaal and Candyman will probably be at odds. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping that. Well, this is Ambulance by Michael Bay, February 18th. I won't see it in the theaters, but as soon as it drops on Netflix or any video on demand, I shall. It looks good action.
Same,
Who
yeah.
doesn't like Michael Bay explosions? It doesn't involve Transformers. Michael Bay stuff is good. Okay, up next. Ooh. Doctor Strange.
25 years since our first run together. 1900 and nothing.
It's a long time.
What you doing? Getting mixed up with her.
You are marvelous, Rose. We were married
I
someday.
feel old. That's Kirsten Dunst, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is Kirsten Dunst. You had a big crush on her back then.
I did.
I wonder what little lady made these.
I did, sir.
Well,
In a
Brother
time
Phil?
of manly man. Marlboro man.
Is he the good guy
I
or the
don't think I
bad
can let
guy?
him out.
You sure he's not ready?
Go on, let him out.
I don't think there's a good or bad guy.
He's just a man,
He's
Peter.
just a tough
Only another
Marlboro
man.
A man was made by patience and the odds against him.
For what kind of man would I be if I did not
Is
help
he
my mother?
bullying him or is he the nice one? Both?
It's just one of those like
If I did not save her,
you're a little offended. I'm gonna make you into a man.
This is not something you play in the background. It's something you have
Sort of
to really
a lonesome place out
listen
here,
to
Pete.
appreciate.
Unless you get in the swing of things.
The Power of the Dog.
No idea why that's a title, but the plot
Oh,
summary.
okay, cool. I was gonna say like, there's no chance I'm gonna see this.
No, you don't have
But
to.
on Netflix, sure. Okay, Netflix, I got it. Okay,
And it's
I got it on
December
Netflix.
1. So the plot
Thoughts,
summary.
Jay?
Definitely not watching it in the movies, but since it's on Netflix, if I have time and patience, I would actually. They did say, critics reviewed that uh, Doctor Strange, Benedict how do you say his name?
Cumberbatch.
Actually acted really, really well. So that's something that I'm
Best
interested
performance.
to see. So this is a movie where you, I guess, focus on the abilities of the actors to act rather than, I guess, just the plot itself, I suppose. According to the review, the plot summary is charismatic rancher Phil Burbank inspires fear and awe in those around him when his brother brings home a new wife and her son. Phil torments them until he finds himself exposed to the possibility of love, and there seems to be a lot more in there. So I suppose the guy that he was talking to earlier, the blonde guy, what's his name? Well, anyway, so his brother brings home a new wife and child. I suppose that's Kirsten Dunst and
The guy.
what's that? The
That
one with
feminine
the,
guy.
yeah, the other guy, Cody Smith McPhee. So eventually develops some feelings towards them and tries to raise the guy to be more of a macho man, I guess, like him. And seeing that they're in that era that you have to be a manly
Cowboy,
man. You've got a guy who is making paper flowers. So I suppose he definitely bullied them, but something happened. So we'll see. I don't know. I guess it's not a brother. Call your friends and sit down and have a beer. It's really something you seriously watch and try to appreciate. Maybe it'll be something surprising. How about you, Chewy? What do you think?
I'll need to be in the mood. If I do watch it, it's because of Benedict Cumberbatch. I love him, so maybe we'll try it.
Yeah, we'll see.
This is this is an art film. This is kind of like if you want to impress a date.
Something
You
intellectual.
wanted to feel something. Yeah. I figured like it's Benedict Cumberbatch. It's going to be a good movie, but the key here is finding the right mood to watch it. But it seems like good lessons about
I just
what
hope
it means
it's
to
not.
be a man.
I just hope it's not gonna be 2 hours plus movie. Oh man, that would
Yeah,
suck.
hopefully. We'll see. We shall see.
That would suck.
Let's see.
Maybe an
Yeah. So
hour
this
and
is-
47 minutes. That's it. That's it.
No,
That's
it's
my
6
limit.
hours. It's an epic. So this is The Power of the Dog, December 1st on Netflix. Good. It's on Netflix. Like hopefully during the holiday season we'll have a little bit of extra time. This is one of those like I want to feel a little bit. Let's watch this. Okay, up next. This one I'm glad that you put this on because I'm very surprised by this one.
Oh, it's a teaser though.
But I had zero idea that this was being done.
Master Chief.
Hello, Master Chief.
man, that's Cortana. That was Cortana.
What? So, Chubax, what have you heard about this? Like,
Oh, it's been in development hell for a while. I think at one point Steven Spielberg was attached. I don't know if it's still attached to it. It was supposed to come out in like Xbox had this online thing where they were gonna make shows for Xbox, and then I think it fizzled out. So now it's coming to Paramount. So there's been change in showrunners, but I'm excited. Come on, that looked good. I mean, it
Yeah.
was just a teaser, but
okay,
you gotta
I
get
was thinking
you gotta
like,
get Master Chief good, right?
yeah, I was just thinking like, I saw this and like, I thought it was a fucking fan made thing.
Should
So,
True. You have to be
yeah,
careful
they
looking
dropped
at.
on the Xbox 20th anniversary this morning here my
Ooh.
time.
So official.
So I'm just excited. I mean, a series, and I think it's not like he's the only main character. It's gonna be like an ensemble where he may pop in, pop out, which I like. You know, some mystery is
think
always good with Master Chief.
if they can make this more of like a Mandalorian kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
It'll be good. But again, it's
Agreed.
Paramount Plus. Apart from a couple of shows on Paramount Plus, I haven't really. That's the one subscription service that I've not considered.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'm not worried more on the where it's streaming, but it's Microsoft behind it. So I mean, they're probably putting guns to their heads. This better be good.
so,
This is our Mario. This is
so that's true.
their flagship.
Yours, Jay? Thoughts?
We do. I just want to reserve. I don't want to be disappointed. I do like Halo. It's something. It's the reason why I got the first Xbox that actually came out. I don't know. They have to be very careful with making this.
Did you watch the Halo Forward Unto Dawn?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, dude, it's
good.
really good.
What is it?
It's
What
on
is it?
Netflix, right?
Halo
Forward
Forward
Unto
Unto Dawn.
Okay, all right. Definitely gonna
It's
put
like
that
a
on my
movie. It's a movie, but I think it was a series, but there's a movie cut.
watch. CG?
Like they
Yeah.
made
And
Is it
no,
Netflix, I
CG?
it's
remember.
live action. Live
Okay.
action.
Okay. All right. All right.
So I think there was like they released in like 4 to 6 episodes, but there's a film cut where
Okay.
they make it all together, and it plays good. And the quality of the effects were good. The practical effects were good. So
But this was produced by
I think you like it.
Netflix or
no. I think it's the Microsoft or something.
Microsoft. Okay.
Cool.
So
Well,
yeah.
but definitely
that's your
something to look out for. I just really hope they do
Yeah.
justice to it.
Up next, we have an ad because I don't.
He's scrapping the tabs everywhere?
So what do you
YouTube
think about
Premium.
this, Chewy?
I have not seen this.
Walters.
I want to pop it from the
These
start.
are just teasers.
Still, I've seen a quick screen cap of the butt of She-Hulk, but not in this entire thing.
You focused on the
Jennifer
butt.
Walters. I'm a normal lawyer.
That part. I've seen gifs of that, and
Not
that's
that
it.
normal.
These transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I don't get that last shot. What does that mean?
I think it's her actual like lawyer commercial, like
No,
the
but
PBS.
it looked. Oh, okay. Because it looked
right?
old.
Like low budget lawyer commercial. Like I think it was made in the currently, but she didn't have budget to make her own stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I like it. I love the actress, so I can't wait for it.
She played
is
like
she?
a
Sorry.
gajillion characters in Orphan Black.
She played. She's known for Orphan Black, where she plays clones of herself.
So
Oh,
she plays
okay.
like 17 two different versions of it against herself. So she's a stellar actress. So this is gonna be great. This is, I think, my low-key sleeper hit, I think, of the Disney Plus series is. Like, I know we were looking forward to so many, big names, but I think this She-Hulk is the one that's going to be the
I
one.
also hope they bring in more of the law side. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, and that's going to be very exciting.
That
too,
would be
'cause-
pretty cool. And we got
and we're ready.
Abomination in it too.
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah.
the Hulk.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I think we're ready for like to fill out more of the universe with actual practical stuff. Like, hey, if you're a superhero and destroy shit, we have the that Spider-Man Homecoming
Damage control, I think. Was
damage
that?
control. But we have to work with insurance people and lawyers. So hopefully this
Eh,
one's kind of
it's time for all the Disney Plus doesn't have to be like big bang for your buck.
Mhm.
We're ready for more of the low key stuff just to flesh out the universe.
It
True.
has a big chance that Daredevil can come back in this series or at least spot a cameo. Oh my god,
Hope
I'd
so.
be even more hype.
Two
I wouldn't even
lawyers
mind if he's just her opponent
in the
One
courtroom.
episode,
in the one of her case.
100%.
That's it.
Yeah,
They
That'll be
just appear
great.
like that.
That'll be great. Yeah.
exactly.
All
Exactly.
right. So we're all hyped for She-Hulk coming on Disney Plus 2022. Woo, we're
You
flying
have to
through. A
give them
couple of more
credit,
left.
though. You have to give them credit that Disney is bringing out all the other superheroes that aren't people's favorites. It's not always Iron Man. It's not always Spider Man. It's not always the usual
Yeah, and
Avengers.
when they announced Disney Plus, nobody thought they would have this much. Like
Mhm,
they said,
mhm.
what are we gonna watch there? There's not gonna be enough. But then, are they really gonna make so many shows? They are.
They are
They
True.
they're making
are.
killer shows,
I love
killer
They
it.
shows. I
are.
think so far, like Disney Plus has been the most bang for the well, with the amount
Netflix.
the with this well, Netflix has the vast catalog of stuff
Exactly.
that makes it worthwhile. Disney Plus doesn't have as much,
Hmm.
but the ones that you have, you like
Quality.
these are the only stuff that I watch week on week. So I'm very happy that I
Dude,
got
we're
the.
like 10 days from Hawkeye.
Oh my gosh,
Can you
my
imagine?
god, it's so
It's an
exciting.
early taste for a holiday flick.
The
Okay,
next
we're rolling. Up next.
another teaser.
Kamala, let's talk about you.
It's not really the
Kamala
brown girls from
Khan.
Jersey City
Kamala Khan.
who save the world.
Miss Marvel.
Maybe now they do.
I got this, right?
Totally.
I love that her first costume is a cosplay of Captain Marvel.
So yeah, I mean we've played Avengers. How
I'm
did
really,
she get her
yeah,
powers though? Because I don't think they're gonna introduce the Inhuman stuff yet.
we'll see.
So
I'm excited for this one because it's a different take. Got a teenager,
mhm.
young teenager, Muslim. So that's gonna give a lot of different takes on the world, not just on superheroes.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I'm very excited about this too because again, not only about the representation part of it, but just the idea of it's gonna be so different from what we've realized about certain things. Some of it might be because there are rumors that it's not going to be Terrigenesis. So it might be some form of, and it might not be actual physical. Okay, sirens are on my end, but it might not be the physical change him. The begin might be more of like a
hmm
projection kind of type. So we'll see.
we'll see,
Interesting.
we'll see.
Jay.
Yeah, actually, I'm interested to know more about this, and I'm happy that they're actually catering it to a different age range. Yet still, at our still young age, although our bodies tend to say otherwise, will still appreciate this. But I think this is more for young
Mhm.
teens to young adults,
Yeah.
ideally
What if they
targeted.
introduce Wolverine here?
Wouldn't
I
they?
just throwing that out because I read the first few issues of Miss Marvel
Tomorrow.
when Kamala Khan was introduced, and like in the second arc she has an arc with Wolverine, so it's like
Cool.
it's funny. So I think you never know.
You never
I
know.
think
Yeah.
I hope that this is the series that kind of like solidifies a little bit more of the Young Avengers. Like, hopefully, what if Kate Bishop
Oh
does a
yeah,
cameo, right? New York and Jersey. So, well, we're very excited for Kamala Khan. This is 2022, so it's not too far off. Again, wow, we're flying through the years. God damn it, we're gonna be dead soon. Um, All right, our last trailer. Oh, I think we did save the best for last. The last feature.
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
I can't tell the difference.
The voice in your head.
Yeah.
It devours you.
Yeah. That's soon too, right?
2022 as well, right?
This is one of those. They got Oscar Isaac, so acting is gonna be great. He's speaking in a British accent, which I find a little weird, but that's part of the character. Like he has multiple characters, so this one, like so far, I've not seen a cape done well in a Marvel movie. Right? I don't even remember a cape in a Marvel movie. So it's gonna be interesting.
Thor and Vision.
Oh, Thor and Vision, that's right.
They
Oh
look
yeah,
good.
but for the most part, they don't.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no emphasis on it, so.
Yeah. This one is going to be different, so.
It's gonna be crazy.
Crazy.
Love it.
Final thoughts about Moon Knight as well as all the other trailers that we've reacted to in this recording. Chubax.
Disney, I love it. I just wish they'd come out with more bang trailers, instead of these 30-second clips. But yeah, they're I didn't even add one, but there was a quick snippet of Samuel L. Jackson, how he looks on Secret Invasion.
In Secret Invasion, yeah.
And then they're going to come out to what world are we living in that we're gonna have X-Men 97 animated show coming back.
It's also a continuation, not a reboot.
With
not
new
a reboot.
episodes. A
Yeah.
1997 animated
But
film.
you know what? They still
Series, I
need
mean.
to keep the original soundtrack when it starts.
Oh, Dave, that's the most iconic thing ever. They're never gonna change that.
If they change that,
and
that's it.
it's also too bad that we are recording quite early today.
Yeah.
But the new Spider-Man trailer will drop, so we'll probably do a fast follow and like a deep dive analysis on that particular trailer. So it's how hype how well did you manage your IP that even the drop of a trailer is hype? Right? Even the announcement on when the trailer is gonna. We're talking about the trailer here, not even the fucking movie. So this is great. Jay.
Excited for. I think the trailers we saw, all of them are something that we would actually watch. Not maybe all in the movies, but definitely the Disney ones are something we're gonna look forward to. It's gonna keep us busy all the way until 2022.
Nothing out. Still not out.
Disney Plus is rocking it. We're gonna have new movies to watch and react to in quick bit. Our D&D podcast is coming back this week, so apologies for the delay about that. And again, extra housekeeping, please like, subscribe, just search +63HP in YouTube or launch from your browser bit.ly/+63HP. Tweet at us at +63HP and listen. If you don't want to watch our beautiful faces, you can always listen to all of our episodes on Apple Podcast and Spotify. Just search +63HP. Thank you, Chubax. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, listener and viewer, for listening and watching. We will see you next week. Peace.
Bye-bye.